The 2.0 update for Hello Kitty Island Adventure is dropping on September 18th, and we've been getting a series of clues to give us little hints about what's coming in the update. Apple News also released the official art and told us that we are going to take a mysterious boat to a brand new region, City Town, and they let us know that a new character will show us around. We've also been getting hints all about City Town, and I'll share those with you too just in case you haven't been following along in the Discord. And our latest clues, including a brand new one that I get to share here first, so you'll be one of the first people to see it, are about that new character. So first, let's recap what we do know. We've seen the image of City Town with all of these glowing rainbow towers, actual rainbows all over the place, stars, hearts, and flowers, and these glowing pastel rainbows in the sky. And we're taking a boat there driven by someone with a little pointy white arm. We know that a boat shows up mysteriously in Seaside Resort, and we know that in order to kick off the adventure to the new island, you'll need to make sure that you already have your scuba gear and your fishing rod, and that you are level 7 with Kuromi, Kuropi, Choco Cat, Cinnamoroll, and Batsmaru. And that means that even if you're still pretty early in the game, you'll be able to start the adventure to get to City Town. So new players starting after 2.0 are probably gonna have a really different experience than those who've been playing all along. But that also means that getting to City Town is not dependent on fully completing the first part of the main story on the main island. And we know that new food options are coming in City Town because we were told at least one of our guesses in the Discord was correct. And of course we had guessed a ton of different things, from ramen shops, boba, food trucks, food festival stands, paninis, different kinds of sorbet and ice cream, donuts, various things made out of moon cheese, other kinds of street food, and more. But that does confirm that new food is coming. And on top of it, we got another hint telling us that there's going to be a new ingredient and showing us the silhouette. We still don't know what the new food is or what this new ingredient is, but based on our past guesses and the shape of the food, we've guessed everything from broccoli and popcorn to chewing gum, noodles, or ramen as a base, which seems like a really good guess because we could have a ramen shop. But if you have guesses about the new kind of food we may see in 2.0 and what this new ingredient is, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And then our latest clues have been around the new character will show us around City Town in 2.0. So the first clue that was officially posted is this block of blue color. So we could be looking for a blue character, and there have been a ton of guesses. We are going to a city, so it could be this blue dump truck from the runabouts. It is a blue color. A dump truck is totally gonna know about the city. There are additional cars that are a part of the series as well. We have this little blue octopus who actually ranked fairly high and would be completely adorable. Maybe there's an entire underwater part of the city. We have Bogo, the city boy, who is probably a gorilla, and he has city in his name, and he seems to be blue. And of course we have Bob Nova, and we have the set of 14 bullet trains. They would certainly know the city. They'd be able to show us around, and primary color is blue, so that feels like it would fit. And I get to reveal the next clue about the character. As you can see, it's round like Bob Nova, but it's also spinning like a wheel. So some of those transportation-related guesses from the blue color are feeling more possible. It spins like a wheel. We have 6 different colors. There are 14 different bullet trains. Why couldn't we see 6 of them? Looks like they may come in different colors. With the runabouts, we see them coming in a whole bunch of different colors as well. Maybe the colors are just to throw us off, and I could totally see this little octopus spinning around. If we count the background color and the fact that the wedges are sort of these wiggly triangles, could it be the 7 silly dwarfs? Although it says they live deep in the woods, maybe the city came and they went there for the good food that they like. The 7 silly dwarfs have appeared in video games before, and it was in a time-related video game where they gave the player a special silver watch. And we know that our current game keeps hinting at time travel. We also have the Zippy Zoo. They come in a bunch of different colors. The Crafty Crew also comes in different colors, and we see them showcased on the same background color as the rainbow spinner. We also see a ton of colors with Bogo the city boy, and he's represented on a circle. We could also take simply the word rainbow. When I was initially searching, you can also take the word rainbow, and Deary Lou lives in the rainbow forest, which is full of colorful rainbows and cute flower gardens and big trees. Maybe that area is just behind City Town. Maybe City Town was built on top of the rainbow forest or on the edge of the rainbow forest, and that's why there are so many rainbows around. And Deary Lou's eyes are big, round, and hypnotizing like the spinning rainbow. There are also the sporting bears, which have that blue as a main color, and they cover a bunch of the different rainbow colors. Being that we're all playing on Apple Arcade right now, if you look at our spinning rainbow clue, it may remind you of something else. This is the loading icon on Mac when everything gets stuck, that spinning wheel of death, that spinning beach ball, also known as a pinwheel. So if you search pinwheel in Sanrio character, you get this little guy, a white ghost with fluffy ears, swirly cheeks, and our rainbow is swirling. And the picture looks like a perfect mashup between the Scholastic Celebration and the Spooky Celebration, and the character is pretty high in the Sanrio rankings. It says, everyone has their own Hanamaru Bake that comes in different forms, like a future goal or an important memory that motivates them to keep working hard every day. And a lot of us might associate work with the city, so maybe some sort of motivation in the city. And it says that his residence is nowhere in particular because he's always traveling, and we will be traveling to the city, and lots of people travel to the city, commute to the city. We know that the boat is driven by someone with a white hand. It says he's very good at hide and seek, so maybe he's been hiding this whole time. We see him appearing here with Eddie, part of the cheering party for the 2023 character rankings, and Eddie is blue, and it does say that he's a shy, mysterious ghost who appears without warning, just like the mysterious boat that will appear. But I'm sure plenty of you have been yelling at the screen by now that you know for sure it's Usahana. We don't know that for sure, but she does have a blue ear. She does have blue eyes. The color of her face is pretty close to the background color for a spinner. She does have a pretty round head overall, and she has rainbow colors. She doesn't quite have the colors of the spinner because one of her ears is pink instead of red, but she does have the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, and the purple. And the blue on the spinner is kind of the color of her body, and the blue in the first clue is kind of the color of her eyes and her ear. She's known for being colorful. It says she weighs as much as a muscat grape cluster, and there's a tiny part of me that wonders, could that be that ingredient that we're looking for? It says she loves to eat orange flavored sherbet. Maybe that could be one of our new foods. And of course it says she lives on a tiny island and likes baking sweets and collecting earrings, perhaps an earring shop. This page also points out that she has two different forms. She has a rainbow colored palette and one in which she doesn't, her normal version. So this also makes me think if we are getting Usahana, we're probably getting her rainbow version. And the backstory for her rainbow version is that she saw a big rainbow coming from the lighthouse after a storm, and she always imagined being able to cross it, and that she decided to go up to the lighthouse thinking of all the fun things she could do, and she was really excited. But on her way there, she helped a snail down from a bush, and then she kept helping her friends along the way, which makes me think maybe she could be helpful to us in the new place too. But by the time she was done, the rainbow from the lighthouse had faded away, and she was disappointed, but it was already gone. But it says on her way home, she looked down at her own reflection in a puddle and realized she was covered in all the different colors of the rainbow, and that the rainbow had granted her wish because she'd done so many good deeds. So we know in the game we have also been told that there'll be some major differences in City Town versus the main island. I was thinking maybe friendship would be a bit less of a theme in City Town, maybe it would be something else. But if it is Usahana, which it feels like it definitely could be, it seems like she's very into helping her friends. She's also in the top 20 for Sanrio characters, and we know that top ranked characters are more likely to be able to come to the game. So do you think it could be Usahana? Do you want it to be her? If it is her, it seems like she also has a ton of friends that could join us, giving us even more characters we might see in City Town. And the name of the file I was given as a final clue is Character Loading Twirly. It's the spinny ball of death. That little spinny ball when you're waiting for things to load, which is just all of us right now processing all the clues about 2.0 as we wait less than a week for it to drop and us to be able to see all the new stuff that's in it and be able to go and visit City Town, or at least kick off the quest that'll let us visit City Town. So what are you most excited about in the update? What are you hoping that these clues come out to mean? What do you think these character clues actually mean? There's still a third character clue that'll drop this weekend before we know who's gonna meet us in City Town. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure news, content, and video guides. We will be live streaming the update on the 18th when it drops and going through all the new quests, new content, and exploring City Town as soon as we can. Turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.